Alright guys, I'm going to teach us how to become alchemists. This is how you transmute mind storms and turn it into euphoria. And you transmute it. So everyone's got mind storms, 99% of people have. Mind storms come from the ego, and mind storms happen because we identify with our ego and we assume its storm is us. This is because the ego occurs within us, and it's only natural to assume that what is within us is us, but that's not the case, because what is within us comes and goes, and who we are is the ever constant. We are the witness to that comes and goes. So that's where self-awareness comes in, and when a mind storm comes, you can you try this trick and see if it works. If you do it well, it will work. If it doesn't come into effect, then it won't work. But it is when the big mind storm comes, say, "Come into my house, my friend, and come in and have a cup of coffee. Come in and you can stay as long as you want." And when you do this, what this does, it triggers you as the constant. It brings a discernment and extinguishment between you and the storm. And it helps generate this distinguishment between you and the storm. So invite this storm in when it comes. It's going to come anyway. It's like a record player. It comes and it goes, and it's our ability to disidentify with it when it does come that lessens its ability to come again. And if you disidentify with it properly, when it does come, when you sense this mind storm, and you feel it within you, bring your awareness to it and sense your identity as the awareness of it, not it. So don't identify with it. That's where it happens. And if you do it in a proper way, where you bring a really good distinguishment and discernment between you and this storm, and you're almost like smiling on the inside as you're doing it, in a genuine way, not a fake way, then that's when the storm transmutes and it explodes into a million pieces and shatters into euphoria. And the reason why you experience this euphoria, because that euphoria is little pieces of you that were in the past trapped in these mind forts. It's like a record player that got trapped, of little parts of you that got trapped in the past. Usually even when you're at a young age, like 6 years old, your ego makes judgments and opinions of life situations, and you identify with these opinions as you making the opinions. And that's how little pieces of you get trapped in these little mind record patterns. And these mind record patterns keep having anniversaries and coming up whenever you experience similar situations in life. They reappear again, and therefore you're undoing. That's why they keep reappearing. There's this little piece of you waiting to come back to you. So when you look at that mind storm and you see it's just an old, you may even see it as just an old opinion of your ego from the past. You might even remember the past situation that triggered this old record player's birth. Then you look at this pattern and you see it's just a pattern. You see the neutrality of it. And then as you welcome it and you say you can stay as long as you want, there is an opportunity sometimes. It doesn't have to happen all the time, but it can explode and turn into euphoria. And it feels like 1,000 kilos gets removed. And that's the weight of that heavy record being disintegrated. And then, and you feel a little bit more alive because those pieces of you get returned back to you. So that's how you do alchemy, folks.